Shalom, shalom, Israel. This the brother Rayab coming back with another quick hit. Uh, the topic of today's lesson would be: we got work to do until the end. Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai got us on a mission for Him. We gotta endure to the end the same way Yahweh Shai endured to the end. We gotta get our faith tested, but we gotta do what we gotta do. But before I get into the lesson, I'd like to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai, Quadash Rakal, Barakatah. I'd like to give double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, the real true leaders of Israel on earth today. And I want to send salutations to you brothers pushing this truth with all truth and sincerity across the four corners of the earth. And I'm going to start off with, this is Matthew chapter 24, and I'm going to start at 13. It says, but he that shall endure unto the end, the same shall be saved. Yeah, so let's say you have to endure to the end. Endure go into long suffering. So we have to suffer to the end. And the same shall be saved. Saved out of this madness, saved away from all those that hate us, saved away from the destruction to come. And I'm going to read down to 14. And this gospel of the kingdom, this gospel, the true good news, not Christianity, that love doctrine, because it is about love, brotherly love, but it's not all love, sweet, and roses at the end. Well, roses on the way to the end. This hardship is losing to gain at the end, you know. But this gospel shall be preached in all the world for a witness. And that's exactly what you see. That's why it's a camp in every major city in the United States. And then you got brothers across the four corners of this whole world, from Africa to Russia to China to Mexico to, if you name it, if you got Israelites there, it's the spirit of the Most High putting the spirit on these brothers to wake them up to this beautiful gospel. But it reads, oh, and this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world for a witness unto all nations, and then shall the end come. So yeah, you gotta endure to the end. And we have to preach this word. We have to do this work. We have to do this work. Let me see what I said. I think that's John 17 and 3. And it's like a turn. Oh no, it's John 17 and 4. It reads, I have glorified thee on earth. I have finished the work which thou gavest me to do. Now this is Yahweh's only begotten son, Yahweh Shai. He had to finish his work. So what makes you think that you're better than Yahweh Shai? It reads, I have glorified thee on earth. I have finished the work which thou gavest me to do. And now, O Father, after he finished his work, glorify thou me with thine own self, with the glory which I had with thee before the world was. So he had to wait till he finished his work on this earth before he can get the glory through the Father. So that's the same way we got to do. We got to glorify Yahweh and Yahweh Shai. That way we will get the same glory as Yahweh have. and Yahweh Shah, because we are joint heirs with Yahweh Shah. We will be able to rule over the heathens. You will be able to enjoy your children and family and the real brotherhood, and just be able to enjoy heaven, because it's going to be heaven on earth. Like the scripture said, let everything be done in heaven as it is on earth as it is in heaven. But let me get this other scripture. Where's it? 1 second. Where's this? Hold on. What? Hold on. Okay, this is 2nd Exodus, chapter 2, and I'm going to start. At verse 38. 2nd Exodus, chapter 2, verse 38. Arise up and stand. Behold, the number of those that be sealed in the feast of the Lord, which are departed from the shadow of the world, and have received glorious garments of the Lord. Take thy number, O Sion, and shut up those of thine that are clothed in white, which have fulfilled the law of the Lord. The number of thy children whom thou longest for is fulfilled. But seek the power of the Lord, that thy people, which have been called from the beginning, may be hallowed. This is talking about the elect, the 144,000 that put off of the world, that was called from the beginning. So it started from the beginning, and they had to endure to the end. Verse 42, I, Exodus, saw upon the Mount Zion a great people, whom I could not number, and they all praised the Lord with songs. And in the midst of them there were a young man of high stature, taller than all the rest. That's talking about who the world only calls Jesus Christ, but his real true Hebrew name is Yahweh Shah. And upon every one of their heads he set a crown, and was more excellent, which I marveled at greatly. So the ones that endured to the end, the ones that put off that old man, this was their treasure. This is a glorious sight if you can just picture it in your head. Yahweh Shah being in the midst of 144,000 setting crowns on their heads. That got to be the best feeling in the world. I couldn't even imagine it. So I asked the angel and said, Sir, what are these? This is what he said. He answered and said unto me, These be they that put off the mortal clothing and put on the immortal, and have confessed the name of God, which is Yahweh, Bashem Yahweh Shah, now are crowned and receive palms. Then I said unto the angel, What young person is that crowneth them, and giveth them palms in their hands? So he answered and said unto me, It is the Son of God, whom they have confessed in the world. Then began I greatly to commend them that stood so stiffly for the name of the Lord. So once you endure to the end, you got to stand firmly for the name of the Most High, Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shah, and you will receive your crown if it was meant for you to receive. But you have to suffer, be long suffering, and patiently waiting. So I hope this was edifying. I'd like to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah. I'd like to give double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. I'd like to send salutations to you brothers pushing this truth. And shalom.